has the power to flood Earth? Maybe the aliens? Jay says.
Nope.
Huh? Hey everybody, it's jaysayz.
Nope.
Here, and today we're going to be answering some really deep, personal questions about life.
Yep.
And while doing so, we both get bored very easily, so we're going to be
making little card castles.
Yes.
With that's the only cards we could find because Ada couldn't find her actual cards.
Yes.
Are you ready to start?
Yes, I'm so ready. Well, you know what? I think that's actually quite interesting. Because I feel like what we perceive to be reality and what's actually reality is so different.
It's so weird that you can't even find words to explain it. Like,
yeah.
It's that deep. Why is it so hard?
Well, I did it. In America, I don't know how it is like in any other country, but like in America specifically, the food that we eat that we're told is healthy isn't always healthy. Like the stuff that's labeled as like whole wheat and stuff, like nutrition or whatever. It's not really nutritious for you. So like someone could say that's reality, but in reality it's not really that good for you. Maybe
reality varies, because it obviously varies on the person. Because every person is gonna say a different answer.
Yeah.
There isn't really a right or wrong answer.
Yeah, like what, like honestly it's like what you related to like the most. Like I think I'm a health nut, so the first thing that popped in my head about reality was food and how food
is food?
Yeah, I mean, I wish. Or like for models or photographers, what you actually take a picture of isn't what the picture is, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like Photoshop pictures aren't reality. How the fuck did you do that? What do you think?
There's a lot of things that we label as bad, well, evil. So like killing, hurting, all that like negative stuff that we were told was negative from when we were children. But is it really negative? Is being kind to someone really the good thing? Or, you know what I mean? Like you can't really, because we're born with social constructs that tell us that certain things are good and certain things are bad.
I agree.
But at the end of the day, it's all like, it all depends on what you grew up with.
Yeah, like, you know, like some people say like lying is bad. Well, has your friend ever worn something terrible and they ask you, does that look okay on me? And you say, yeah, because they're your friend. There's this really good story about like the Native Americans or whatever. There was this like chevron, right? And he was like talking to this little kid. And he was like, the chevron goes, there's a constant battle in life. It's the good wolf and it's the bad wolf. And then the kid goes, well, which one wins? And the chief goes, whichever one you feed.
Ooh.
So if you feed the good wolf, the good in you is winning, essentially. But like if you feed the bad wolf, then the bad part of you is going to take over and...
So there's no like best answer.
Yeah, it's like you're somewhere, you want to be in the middle ground because you're never gonna, no one's going to be perfect. Anyone can say that they're free, but you know what? They're never really...
I feel like there isn't such thing as freedom.
I mean, you can say like we're free, but at the end of the day, certain things we can't do. Like if I wanted to get drunk, I can't fucking do that legally. But you know what? Technically I can. I don't know. Because like there's always going to be something stopping you. Like from really doing you, like... I don't know. I wish I was free.
I don't know, you can't really say what it is, because it's a bit like earlier with reality, it's just what you interpret it as. But I feel like with freedom, there isn't really such thing as freedom, like full freedom.
There's always going to be rules.
Yeah, wherever you go, there's rules.
And if your beliefs and those rules don't coexist, then... sorry. I wanna be free.
Okay, next.
We needed some confetti in our lives.
Next question.
Oh, you know what? I love this topic so much. I don't know what it is, but it always intrigues me. So I believe in aliens to the fullest extent, 100%. There are aliens out there. You wanna know how I know this? Alright, I'll tell you. We live on planet Earth, right? Okay then. Obviously, we came from somewhere and somehow. I feel like the aliens You know, back when, like, before there was humans and there was just, like, little, like, animals and stuff, I feel like aliens came down here and they mixed their DNA with, like, some of the animals' DNA, and maybe they mixed it with monkey DNA, and, like, that's how we got us. They put us, like, slave labor, and that's when they built, like, the pyramids and, like, Stonehenge.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, all those crazy stuff that we have around the world that, like, no one knows how they got there and stuff. I honestly feel like aliens wanted to, like, make their mark, and aliens wanted to see if we were capable. Also, if you believe in God, God might have been an alien. God came from outer space and told Noah to build an ark. Why? I'm gonna flood Earth. What has the power to flood Earth? Maybe the aliens? Naruto, I choose you.
There's so many stories about, like, people who used to work in the government and just them coming out, like, years and years and years after about aliens and how they live underground with us and, like, help us do stuff. Whenever they come out and talk about that kind of stuff, they always end up murdered. And there's also, like, a lot of speculation about the leaders of the world not wanting to alarm the citizens.
Yeah, which makes sense, but I mean, eventually they're gonna have to tell us.
Yeah. It might be, it might not be, because so much stuff happens when you're, like, asleep, when you're dreaming. And then, did you ever have, like, deja vus and stuff? Yeah, that shit creepy. Like, you just randomly go through a situation, and then you're like, that already happened.
This. Yeah.
And it's so weird. I don't know, because how could your mind predict the future?
Yeah.
Doesn't that mess you up?
No, yeah, I agree.
There's a lot of theories about, when you're dreaming, that it's actually like an altered universe and stuff like that.
Were you able to control your dreams at one point?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's really interesting because, like, the first time I ever controlled a dream was I was younger and I was, like, in this haunted house and it freaked me out. But, like, in the dream I was in a haunted house and it freaked me out, and I was able to control it. And it was, like, really cool. That's when I started, like, manipulating that stuff. And so, like, every time I have a dream, I always purposely change it. And you know, like, how, like, when we're alive, like, when we're awake?
Yeah.
You know how people say if you have a positive attitude, then positive outcomes are going to come out? If you have negative thoughts, then your negative outcome is going to happen?
Yeah.
Maybe that has correlation. In a way, you're kind of like controlling the future. If you're thinking happy, then a good outcome is going to happen. Whereas in a dream, if you want a good outcome to happen, you just make it happen.
Yeah.
So maybe life could be a dream. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. It's 2017 and it still bothers me that we don't know what happens after we die. I would not be surprised at all if life was just a dream.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's really exciting to be recording this and to be editing this and to be posting this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like on this video, comment something. What did you guys think about what we've mentioned? So just leave it down below.
Or if you have a random life question, let us know and we might answer it next time. Jaysayz
Nope.
here, and we're saying goodbye.
Bye!
I missed.